So when I was young, in my early teens, my brother and sister were younger than me. My father got sick, and we had no money at the time. And he had to go to work to get money for work and electricity and stuff. And he obviously was sick, and he was laid up on the couch. It was winter, and we couldn't wait to go to school because there was heat and there was food. We were on welfare at the time. And when we came home, he obviously was still sick. And we lived in, we had an apartment, but during this period, we actually lived in one room, which is the living room. We even slept there because it was so cold. We didn't have electricity or gas because we had no money to pay for it. We only had a gas cylinder to heat from and to eat soup and beans. And we had some bread. And that was our life for 2 or 3 weeks, I think. And it was insane. It was horrible, and you wouldn't believe it. But later on in life, it got me thinking about, you don't need much to survive. We're here. This was 40-odd years ago. And we're here now. I'm here. My brother and sister are here, I guess. So you don't need as much as you think you need to live, to survive, and to prosper. Now, I've created businesses, and I've lost money, and I've won money, gained money, and I've lost money, and so on. And throughout my life, it being an up and down, I've pretty much enjoyed it. Obviously, it's not fun being down. But again, I'm still here. I didn't need much to live, to survive. And generally, you don't. Obviously, this channel is about tech and your technology for work and stuff. If you think about the technology you think you need, it actually isn't that much. If you think about the technology or the stuff that you have that you actually don't need, you won't believe the amount of crap that you'd be able to throw away or donate or sell or whatever. And that's basically the whole point of my reset recently. I went through the reset of everything. I talked about this yesterday. But I've realized that I don't need much in my life to live. You need friends, and you need family, and you need certain things. But I'm talking about stuff around my house. Now, I've got cables downstairs in my office that I've had for years, and I've never looked at it or touched it, or I just don't need it. Why do I have it? So I'm basically going around my whole life and getting rid of stuff that I just don't need. I did that with my technology, as I said, and I found that, running my business, I only need less than a handful of tools. You don't need that much to live, to survive, and to prosper, to run your business, to run your life. And you just don't need it. You may have a story like mine when you were young, or maybe you were fortunate enough to actually have parents who had money that helped you to get you things. But the importance of being poor is more a case of we were poor, don't get me wrong, we were poor, but it's not the fact that you want more money, you just want to do better, to be better, to have better things. But I've been there, and I've realized that the importance of being poor taught me that I actually don't need those things. I actually don't need all this stuff. I've had money. I've got money, and I've had money, and I've bought things. I've had the car. I've had the house. I've had all the gadgets. And I've come to a realization in my life right now that, forget the fact that it hasn't made me happy, blah, blah, blah. Actually, there are things that have made me happy. But it hasn't made my life any more fulfilling than what it should be, what I thought it would be. Not necessary. So I'm resetting, I'm getting rid of pretty much 90% of everything I own, because I realize I don't need it. I haven't touched it. I haven't looked at it. I went through this reset a while ago with my clothes in my closet, and I realized I wanted a walk-in closet, so I got a walk-in closet. I filled it up with stuff that I have, and I realized I only use this much stuff, hanging clothes, for instance, and I've got all this room full of clothes that I just don't need and I don't use. So go around, figure out the things that you actually do need, not want, need. And maybe get rid of the stuff that you probably don't. With your technology, definitely get rid of the stuff that you're not using. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, hump day. Again, it's weird saying that. Again, importance of being poor. Think about it. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, keep it simple. See you then. Ciao. Bye-bye.